When darkness falls, the graves seem like gateways to another world, a world adorned with secrets, filled with terror. In that desolate place, I was alone among the tombs, searching for something I didn't understand and running from something I couldn't see. My story began more than 15 years ago, when I bid farewell to my beloved father as he was laid to rest. We all went to the cemetery, which was isolated in the mountains, silent except for the wind that sent shivers through my body. After the burial was over, everyone left, except me. I refused to go back with them. I felt like I was leaving my father alone in that desolate place. How could I return while he was there beneath the earth? I sat by his grave, reading the Quran, holding onto his memories, refusing to believe that he was gone. Tears streamed down my face, but amidst this deep sorrow, I heard something. A strange sound, muffled, as if someone was calling from inside the grave. I approached slowly, my heart pounding like a drum in an empty chest. I placed my ear against the grave, and I clearly heard it. It was his voice, as if he was crying for help. I jumped back in terror, screaming for the caretaker. But when he arrived, he heard nothing. He tried to calm me down, but it was clear he was hiding something. He left me in that state, and I was caught between reality and delusion. But the voice didn't leave me. That night, and the following day, I returned to the cemetery, driven by a desire to understand, despite everyone's warnings. I sat and began reading the Quran again, but this time, darkness had fallen, and the air grew heavier. Suddenly, I heard the same scream, but it came from the neighboring grave. I approached the grave. The name was scratched out in a way that seemed like someone wanted to hide the identity of the deceased. I felt a chill that pierced my bones. I rushed to the caretaker, told him what I had seen and heard, and what he told me was like a thunderbolt. Son, this grave belongs to an evil sorceress who in her life dealt with jinn servants. Since she was buried here, her voice has echoed at night, as if she is being tortured or torturing us with her. I ran away from the cemetery that night and never returned, but the voices, they still haunt me. Every night, whenever darkness falls, I hear those distant screams as if reminding me that she never left.